Welcome to The Borderline, Hair, Hobbies, Life, with me, Michelle Two States.
Welcome, fellow YouTubers. I'm Professor Michelle Two States, and you're just in time for my first class. Now, I've been accredited by the YouTube natural hair community, so I'm here to show you exactly what we've got to offer. Now, if you're new transitioning natural, you've been transitioning for a little bit, or you're new natural, this class is perfect. You're going to learn the top 10 terms and phrases that will help you go through your journey. Alright? So we're going to kick this class off. Make sure you got a pen and paper, a pad, or an app. So alright guys, we'll start off with term number 1, short term. This is in reference to what type of transitioning natural you are. Short-term naturals transition anywhere from 0 to 6 months before they big chop. Alright? Now number 2 term, long-term natural. Now that's a long-term transitioning natural. That means you're going to be transitioning anywhere from a year or more. So those really long-term are going to do something like a mini chop. Moving on to the next 2 terms. Number 3, big chop. Big chop is what you usually do when you cut off all the relaxed ends if you're a short-term natural. And number 4, mini chop. Mini chop is for those long-term transitioners who have decided to let their natural hair grow out a little bit more so they don't have to chop up as much hair. That's going to be your mini chop. Alright, which leads us to number 5. Number 5 is the T.W.A. Now I admit, I had to Google in order to find out what a T.W.A. was. And T.W.A. stands for teeny weeny afro. And that's what you tend to have when you're a short-term transitioner. Or a new natural, just decide to cut all the hair off, you have a little fro, that's the T.W.A. Alright guys, now number 6, you have your co-wash. Now, co-wash is different from just washing your hair. Co-wash is when you actually do not use any type of cleanser or shampoo. You're only conditioning your hair. So you see that a lot. A co-wash is just the conditioner. Alright, and number we have our hair butter or puddings. Now you might be seeing this a lot and it might be confusing because you're learning how to moisturize and you're learning all these moisturizers and what they are, but a hair butter or a pudding is actually just a moisturizer. It's either mainly based in shea butter, any kind of butters or creams that moisturize your hair, alright? And that's different from the next term, which is a sealant. A sealant is actually just an oil, whether it's an herbal oil, mineral oil, and that's meant to actually just seal in the moisture. So don't get it too confused, guys, because it will determine the health of your hair. A hair pudding or hair butter is for moisturizing. A hair sealant is to lock in that moisture. So you will need both products throughout your hair journey. Alright guys, next term, we're going to do the deep conditioner. Now, if you're wondering what's a deep conditioner versus a regular conditioner. Now, deep conditioning comes with the method and the product. So you can either choose to use your regular conditioner, add oil, add heat, and keep that in a little bit longer than you usually would. That would be deep conditioning. Or you can use a deep conditioning product with a heavier moisturizer base, a heavier cream base, heavier oil base. And you can either do that for a long period of time, setting your hair for 30 minutes to 45 minutes under heat, or just, letting this conditioner sit on there a little bit longer than you usually would. So that's going to be deep conditioning, alright? And the next one, henna. Now, I had to learn a little bit about henna, and what henna is a natural way to process your hair in either coloring or treating your hair. Now this does not change the texture of your natural hair, but it does benefit those who choose to use organic products because it doesn't have any ammonias, there's no alcohol, there's nothing to dry your hair out, there's no synthetics, so it's all made out of all natural products. Henna is not one thing. Henna is a combination of a lot of different natural herbs and minerals like rosemary and things like that are beneficial to your hair. Now last one I'm going to talk on are the hair types and the hair patterns. Now this is very important, guys. This determines what products are best for your hair, what styles are best for your hair, and how often you should maintenance your hair. Now your hair type. There are 4 hair types, and those 4 hair types are straight, wavy, curly, and kinky. And within each hair type, you have 3 categories, A, B, and C. So you might have heard the different hair types in the natural hair community, which you're going to stick between the curly and the kinky. So you're going to get a 3A, a 3B, and a 3C hair type for curly girls. And for more their kinkier coils, you're going to have the 4A, 4B, 4C, rating from least curly, A, to most curly, C, or least kinkiest, 4A, to most kinkiest, 4C. Alright guys, so it's important to know your hair type so that you can learn how to best take care of your hair. And the hair pattern, more so, is the way that your hair curls, the way that your hair coils, the way that your hair naturally is, and how it reacts in its natural state. And it's very important to know that, but I'm going to say this, guys. Please be very careful on the way you should receive your hair. Your hair is beautiful, and no matter what way, shape, or form it comes in, and it doesn't have to curl, it doesn't have to coil. It's beautiful, it's you, accept it, guys. So those are the 10 terms you need to know about becoming natural, about being a natural. So I hope this video helped. Let me know, comment below. And if you have any questions, we'll do more videos. We'll go in more depth about certain things that we talked about. But definitely, guys, thank you so much for tuning into class. Don't be late for the next one, guys. Bye.